But Wiley, we should let's make a deal.
What's up?
I will shave my beard when
Okay.
you grow one.
Oh. See, that's interesting.
It has to connect though. It just can't be one of those struggle beards.
Nah. We don't have to have a connecting beard. It just needs to be hair on the face.
No, bro.
Hair on the face, bro.
That's not a beard.
Nah, me and Dom. If me and Dom could put hair on the face, pause, we could be good to go.
Dom, I know
I'm pulling Dom into the picture, bro.
But Dom's facial
I can't be out here looking
when
crazy.
When you said that, Dom's facial expression changed. Like, no.
I'm cool. Yo, listen, man. I'm grateful for it. I mean, I'm grateful for it because when we all like 50, I mean,
you are not gonna be a most baby face.
I'm gonna look like y'all when we 50.
Oh, what you saying? Old?
If you can see me. If you can see me, people, this is a fully grown beard. This is a grown man's beard.
Yeah, I get that.
No struggle here.
All right, 150.
Think about it though. If you grow one, I will shave. We'll swap. We'll trade places for a second.
I bet. All right.
Consider it. It's got to be substantial to the point where it's like it's got to grow in enough where I think it's good, and then I'll shave. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Start growing and then I shave and then you shave again. Nah, I'm not gonna be set up for the okie doke.
But Mylan, you shave your beard, you're gonna put your life in shambles.
Probably.
Like straight shambles.
My wife will not love me if I shave.
She might make you move out and come back in 6 months.
My wife will just completely disown me for at least 2 weeks because it takes a while to grow. But anyways, let's see what kind of bars we got for the top. Thank you all for tuning in. The Detrimental Podcast is soon to begin. Subscribe on all platforms and send it to a friend, your cousin, your aunties, and closest of kin. It's Easter Sunday. Outside is buzzing. No hive. The Detrimental Boys is coming to you live. No jive. This is season 2, episode 5. Let's go.
Boom.
Couple bars. Couple light bars. Couple light bars. But it's buzzing. Rain is buzzing. Yeah. That's the kind of day it was. It was like that's the kind of day I had. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I was outside all day. It was a good Sunday. How was y'all Easter, yo? Happy Easter to the listeners. We record this on Easter. Hope you all enjoyed your Easter. How was y'all Easter? How was your Easter, Webb?
Easter was good, bro. I mean, I was joking with y'all before we hit record. Like, man, like you got to start your day off, man, listening to some good tunes. So, like for me, man, like just got up. Really, I usually get pretty early. Just kicked it. Had some. Like any day's a good day when you have pancakes. Let's just say that.
I respect it. Shout out to
you know what I'm saying? Like
that is true. That is true.
Pancakes are Hall of Fame. We should just state that. I mean, pancakes versus French toast. I don't know, but
I fuck with French toast too. I'm not gonna lie.
But pancakes are like clutch.
Okay. So how was your
anyways,
Easter? How was your Easter?
Easter was good. I don't know. I mean, I went on a major change about pancakes because I was happy. But yeah, it was a good Easter, bro. Yeah, I'm a fat kid, so that's just all it is.
Dommy G, how was your Easter, bro?
Yo, it was real good, man. Actually, so this Easter we had an Easter egg hunt for the kids. So we did that for them, and then we had some ackee for me. Sausage.
I never had that, but it sounds good.
We seen you on IG. If you want to know where the party is at, check out Dommy G's IG. Feel me? That's at Dommy G on IG. And it's a bar.
It is.
I used to body Easter egg hunts.
Wait, so Don, did you have ackee and saltfish or just ackee?
Yeah, no, ackee and saltfish.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now you gotta do it.
Hugh, what about you?
Tell him,
right? So I had to
You had to educate.
There we go. Yes, right. Yeah. I mean, regular Sunday, just chilling.
Nothing special.
Yeah. Throwing a little gospel on in the car when I go run some errands. They gotta do that.
I respect it. Shout out to the church going folk on Easter Sunday.
I mean, other than that, I was just chilling. Also watching the Lakers Clippers game as my Clippers. Just do some work against the Clippers, but the Lakers. But you know what? I can't brag because there's no LeBron, so I'm not gonna brag. No LeBron AD, so there's no bragging there. It's like being a underdog when it's down. I'm good.
Okay.
No.
Well, a W is a W, though, Wayne. A W is a W.
I mean, listen, I'll take it, but at the same time, I want a team at a full capacity. I'm not gonna play.
I respect that.
I can't do that.
I respect that.
It's not. I mean, a win is a win,
Honorable.
but Nah, B.
Very,
Give
very
me a
honorable.
conversation. I need conversation.
Honorable. It's not really conversation. I respect it. Well, I had a pretty good Easter Sunday. Thanks for asking. Hugs.
We didn't want to know. We didn't want to know.
Okay, Easter, bro.
Like-
I got. Hey, Cap.
What's good?
How was your Sunday, sir?
Thank you for asking, Hugh. It was good. You know what I mean? So we started recording later today. So the wife and I took a very long walk. I'm sore. Feel me? I'm getting too old for it. We walked like 4.5 miles. I am spent. Feel me? I'm ready for it now.
He definitely getting his steps in.
Cat about to feel that in the morning. Cat about to
I
feel
am.
that in the morning.
I'm spent. But shout out to us for working on the Sunday. Working on a holiday, not getting paid, still waiting on that FUBU sponsorship. But shout out to us for working on Easter.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, can we? We'll accept a Nietzsche. What about a Nietzsche, bro? No,
I'll take an Nietzsche sponsorship too. South Pole, all that.
South Pole might be a stretch.
Nah, okay.
That might be a stretch.
Well, shout out to the. We're still waiting on that FUBU sponsorship, but shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the viewers. So shout out to the YouTube viewers. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the listeners who listen to our Spotify, Apple Music. Please do make sure you subscribe, like, share. If you love us, spread the love. Help us spread the love. We would greatly appreciate it. We appreciate y'all viewing and listening. But let's get right into the pod. It's time for another installment of the Cat Recap. Hold on, I got a sound effect for y'all too. I need a recap. Yeah. I found it. I don't know what song that is, but it's the Cat Recap. The only thing we got to recap as far as what we spoke about last week is Godzilla versus King Kong. Spoiler alert, people out there. Spoiler alert.
Ain't no spoiler alert after a week.
It is a spoiler alert, but the crazy thing about it is, Hugh, you spoiled it for me first.
Oh.
You spoiled it for me Wednesday
Shame
night
on you.
On your Facebook status.
Oh.
When you said something to the tune of, I don't care what nobody say, King Kong still won, or something like that. And I was mad.
Angry.
It was Wednesday night, bro. It didn't even come out yet. Like, it just came out. It's been out for like 30 seconds, and you already Facebook status. So you ruined it for me. And then one of our listeners, shout out to one of our listeners, good friend of mine, Aaron Cable, Under 500 Podcast. He hit our DM talking about, yo, make sure y'all talk about how King Kong got pieced up by Godzilla or something like that. And I was like,
simmer down, because
you ruined it. Thank you. Shout out to you. Listen, I really did appreciate him reaching out. Like, yo, make sure y'all talk about this. I appreciate that. Like listening. But spoiled. So it's already spoiled. So spoiler alert out there, people.
No, but think about it. No, if you watch the movie, it's really no spoiler because I don't think he did. First off. So go ahead.
Well, Hugh, I hope you don't mind that I borrowed your violins. But I had to. Because King Kong, he took an L, bro.
Like a major L?
He took a big L. But like the thing about it is, like, what I was already mad about, and when I knew he was gonna lose, because he was set up from the beginning. Like he was already locked. He was started the movie locked by humans. Godzilla would never be locked by humans. Ever. When you seen Godzilla locked, I'll wait. When you seen Godzilla locked by humans, under control, transporting you from a dome to a boat.
That's true.
But you gotta think about it though. Godzilla is like, he's the king of monsters, right? So he's not gonna get locked, but Kong is just the king, and he's like the king of he literally protects people. Godzilla don't give two fucks about people.
Godzilla was attacking people until he found out King Kong was in the streets. That was the problem. Godzilla was protecting the people until he found out. He was like, oh, there's somebody else in this. Like, nah, Godzilla is a bully for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you watch the movie,
King Kong just wanted to go home.
He didn't lose, bro, because in that one scene, he didn't bow down. He wanted him to bow down, but he didn't, bro.
He still lost. Hold on. We'll get to that in a second. Hold on. He did lose, though. But like I'm saying, in the beginning, I already knew he was a rapper because he let the man bring him down. That's mad subliminal, by the way. Mad subliminal, but the man already had brought him down. He was down from the beginning. I should have put more respect on the God. Godzilla. But King Kong, he did hold his own. He even won a round, but at the end, he lost and he got screamed on.
No, he
got screamed on. He threw him down. He was like, "Yeah, what up?" And King Kong was like, "Yeah, what up?" He was like, "Nah, I said what up and stay down," and that was it.
No, he wanted him to bow down, just like in the last movie. I'm not even lying to you.
I understand.
That's it. And he didn't bow down. That's why he just walked away from him instead of killing him. He could have just killed him right there. He just backed away because he didn't bow down.
Exactly. So that's the problem. Like King Kong still, I think, went out like I would have rather King Kong went out getting bodied than to go out like, nah, I don't want no more beef. Basically, like he got bodied, helped his op win against the Mecha Godzilla, and then Godzilla stood there like, yeah, was ready for more smoke. And King Kong dropped his axe because he was like, nah, I don't even, you got it, B. And Godzilla walked away like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he said, yeah, bitch ass nigga. I'm pretty sure he said,
but who
I'm
was
pretty sure
bigger?
he said,
Who was
yeah,
bigger?
that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure he swam away. He was like, yeah, that's what I thought. So
take it how you want it, because I don't see it like that. But all right, I'm saying I don't see it like that.
That's fine. King Kong lost. It was unfortunate. I was sad to see it.
But who had the size advantage? Was it Godzilla?
Godzilla had the everything advantage, honestly.
Bruh. It was just different. I was hoping King Kong was gonna do his thing, but Godzilla just kept right back to back everything. It was crazy.
He had the everything advantage.
I told y'all, man.
Fire breath, teeth. Fire breath and teeth. Claws. Tail.
Yeah.
Strength. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot
average
of
assists
going to my man right now.
But anywho, speaking of that's okay. That was a quick cap recap. Hopefully we didn't spoil the movie for you. But I want to know who knew. Who knew? Early who knew. Early who knew. 2-part who knew episode. So I want to know who knew how tall was the original Godzilla. Now,
Godzilla?
Donnie G, to nobody's surprise, is the most recent winner of Who Knew. So shout out to Donnie G. So Donnie G, I want to see if you knew how tall the original Godzilla was.
I want to say 104 feet.
104 feet. Webster, how tall was the original Godzilla?
I'm going to say 150.
150. Hugh, how tall was the original Godzilla?
210.
210. In the original film from 1954, Godzilla was 164 feet, making Web D the latest Who Knew. Who knew? Who knew?
Because I was there, bro. I was running around. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my peoples together and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
You seen it in the theaters. You seen it? Oh, you saying you was in Hong Kong when Godzilla ran?
I was, bro. You know, I mean, like I was the most, traveler.
The most blackest of the black and white films. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Nah. So yeah, he was 164 feet, and they made him that tall so that he would be as tall as the buildings in Hong Kong at the time. But then when the American version, they made him and they put him up to 400 feet in the American version because 164 feet wasn't strong enough for the American version. So so let's quickly switch gears. We're gonna hit the timeline. There's a decent amount that happened this week, and we got to talk about what's going on in the world. First things first. Most importantly, very, very sad news. Hard to accept news. Talking about DMX, Hall of Fame rapper DMX.
Hall of Fame.
No,
the Mount Rushmore.
No rappers, debate about it. No debate about it. Absolutely, Mount Rushmore rappers. Unfortunately, has overdosed, and that overdose caused a heart attack. And seen so many reports saying different reports, conflicting reports too, which is kind of stressful. Grave condition, life support, vegetative state, just such sad stuff. Dami G, you got to comment on it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
What's up? How do you take the news?
Yo, I mean, as a person who loves hip hop, man, this one hurts because DMX is somebody who I grew up with, basically. All my older cousins and my brothers, they was playing DMX all around the house. So that's all. That's what I knew. You know what I mean? So as a hip hop person, yeah, man, it hurts.
It's tough. Hugh?
I mean, it's crazy, but he has been battling with that addiction for years and years on end since he got in the industry. But what I've heard so far, that he's off life support and he's breathing on his own, so he's doing okay for now. But it's still a scary situation.
And that's the thing I said about conflicting reports, is because I saw that too, and then not shortly after that, his lawyer was like, he received misinformation and he is still on life support. So it's just like, you can't even, you know what I mean? It's like stressful. You can't even get accurate information because it was like good to hear, and then to turn around and hear that wasn't actually true is crazy. But you're right, he has been dealing with that drug addiction forever. One of my favorite songs is "Slipping," where he just talks about his whole unfortunate life story, and it's just so frustrating that he's still dealing with that. How'd you take the news?
I mean, DMX is one of my favorite rappers, and I think for me, man, the hardest part is just because you know his story, because you know how he's lived his life, man. You just pray that he gets out of this for himself, but also for his family, man, and for all of the fans that love and endear his music. But and the other thing too, man, is like you hate that he has to go out this way.
Let's hope he doesn't go out.
Or you know what I'm saying, or that this is a part of that, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, open praise, man. That he gets out of this, man. But it's tough, especially because, like you said, Captain, it's like all these different conflicting stories, But really, it's just trying to give that family the space.
Prayers to DMX, his family. Yeah, I don't want him to go out like that, man. I don't want to go out like that.
I don't either, bro. It's just,
and it makes me feel bad that, like, similar to what Hugh said, is like, I don't know. I don't know. Just prayers to DMX. I really hoping for a miracle. That's optimism coming from me. I'm not a really optimistic person, so I really do hope that he wakes up and is able to function again, because he was doing better too. Like, he was doing better. Like, I saw him on the last Drink Champs, and I was surprised he was drinking. I didn't know if he was still drinking or whatever, but like, he was doing well, because there was a point in time where he looked crazy in and out of jail. Like, he looked crazy. He was like, he had weight on him. Like, we saw him on the Verses, he had weight on him, and we was like, oh, he looks good. And
yeah, right.
You gotta remember, man, those demons inside somebody, bro. Like, he went through a lot growing up, and it's still like bothering him. Like, you can't walk away from certain things like that. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, and there's no amount of money that's gonna heal any of those, those issues that you kind of that we all bring to the table, All
right, let's keep scrolling. Hopefully, we scroll past some good news on DMX soon. Switch gears a little bit. It has been announced that that you get free Krispy Kreme with a COVID vaccine. Now, first of all, that's a bar.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to you.
First of all, that's a bar. My only comment on it is that Webb, as the person who lives closest to Krispy Kreme, I hope you mix in some salads, because it might get too real for you, bro.
Listen, bro, I'm listen, let me tell you something. wait. So
mix in some salads.
Webb is the only one who lives within close proximity to the only Krispy Kreme in the state in the Northeast for the most part.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten one yet, but I will tell you, Krispy Kreme donuts, they are Hall of Fame. They are, I mean,
well, 100% Hall of Fame. There's no debate.
I mean, but so then my question for you then is, like, what is the Krispy Kreme competitor?
Nothing. There's no competition too.
There's no competition too for a Krispy Kreme donut.
No competition. Nothing.
No potato donut out there from Maine.
Nothing.
Krispy
Kreme donuts.
I mean, there's so many donut bakeries out here, bro.
I mean, that's Krispy Kreme can make an apple cinnamon donut.
The apple cider donut, bro, from your favorite little cider mill.
Krispy Kreme, all you need is a regular glaze and melts in your mouth, bro.
I mean, I respect that, but an apple cider goes back.
Apple cider donut does go back. It does,
and it's hard, and you don't get that throughout the year.
All right, wait. Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. No.
Go ahead, Don.
Go ahead, Wiley.
No.
yo, Krispy Kreme is top notch.
It is.
Sorry,
I'm not saying
it is upper
I'm
echelon.
mad there aren't more. Like, why aren't there more?
Right.
Yeah. Well, true. Seriously,
it's so Hall of Fame. Like, why are y'all not? There should be as many Krispy Kremes as there is Dunkin' Donuts. Like, we can get rid of Dunkin' Donuts, bring in Krispy Kreme. I'm cool.
I feel like it might be where you live. I feel like Krispy Kremes might be more popping in other states.
Bruh, I got like 3 Dunkin' Donuts around me.
Yeah.
And
Dunkin' Donuts is a Northeast thing. You don't really see Dunkin' Donuts nowhere else.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's crazy Dunkin' Donuts around me for no reason. Like,
so okay, wait. So here's who I think is the Krispy Kreme's competitor. This might be detrimental, so get the booze ready. Old fashioned donut versus a Krispy Kreme. I could knock back like 6 old fashioned donuts, no problem.
I'm not gonna gasp you because we had this conversation recently.
We
know how I feel about the old fashioned. The old fashioned is Hall of Fame.
They are.
Because there would be no other donuts without
the old fashioned.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything derives from that. So
well,
I'm
no,
not
because no, I take that back because the Krispy Kreme is a different dough. The Krispy Kreme donut is a different dough, though.
Webb, can we move on? Because you
started. I'm hungry.
You started with pancakes.
I can't pod on an empty stomach.
Now you want to debate donut chains. Feel me? But you just came from dinner, bro. That's why we recorded late.
I'm ready to snack again. I don't know what it is, bro. Whatever. Let's go.
All right. In other
send me a delivery of muffins and we can get it popping. Let's go.
Hey yo.
Other news.
I asked for the muffins. It's crazy.
Super duper detrimental news. As we scroll down the timeline, Lil Nas X, good old Town Road cat, has flipped the script on everybody. It's beyond me. So let me know if you want to comment on the post or not. But Lil Nas X put out we're not even gonna get to the video. The video is in conjunction with the sneaker. But Lil Nas X put out a Nike Air Max 97. Called them the Satan shoes. And they only put out 666 pairs. Nike has sued them because they are not down. They're like, respect my conglomerate. We're not around with this. We're not down. This is some small Brooklyn company. Just
But you left out something.
Did it themselves.
You left out something.
Tell them what I left out, Hugh.
Bruh, there's a drop of human blood inside of the heel of the shoe. What?
So, any comments on the post? It's Easter, but you know what I mean? Like,
nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm mad cool. Let's just keep pushing.
Well, wait, you left out something else. The price. Did you tell them the price?
I don't even know the price. What was the price?
Bruh, each sneaker was going for $1,000, bro. A whole stack.
Wait, each individual sneaker or each pair?
Each pair, Wiley. Nobody sells sneakers individually. What?
Listen, brother. Listen, they wilding already with the blood drop. Bro. I'm wondering they're doing some unconventional selling now.
Never.
Listen, bro, yo, I'm old, bro. I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm buying one sneaker. Oh my god! All right, one more serious thing before we get back to the fun for the rest of the pod.
That's crazy.
But unfortunately, there was another attack on the U.S. Capitol. It happened on Friday, April 2nd, and a 25-year-old dude I read. Dang, hold on. Did I put it on loop? Another gasp. 25-year-old cat from I forgot where. I didn't write that down, but he tried to ram a vehicle into just getting beyond the entrance of the Capitol and wound up injuring one officer and killing another officer, and then he got bodied trying to swing at people with a knife. Craziness. Webb, you got any comments on this recent news?
I think, just to go back to last week when we were talking about just the issue that I'm having is that people are losing their humanity, their sense of society, their sense of, I get it. Some people are upset, disgruntled about the outcome of an election. But guess what? 4 years ago, I was upset. Most people were a little, not just a little, very disgruntled and confused at how the heck we were where we were. But we didn't storm the Capitol. We didn't, try to attack the people out there. Our congressmen and senators and whatnot. My whole thing, man, is like people got to stop. I think people need to to tone it down, relax.
So I got to go back to what Hugh said last pod, though. Like, people been cooped up in the house, bro. So when you say people have lost their sense of humanity, their sense of community, their just sense of, you know what I mean? Like, that's how you kicked off your thought. That only brought me back to what Q said, and like, yeah, people been cooped up in the house. So how you gonna get a sense of humanity when you been by yourself for a year? And I'm not giving nobody no excuse. I'm just saying people are bugging. Like people are bugging. And to emphasize the fact people are bugging. Hugh, what you think?
You have to remember, like Cap said, you have to remember, people are really wilding. A lot of people's mental state is not strong. Bro, you're in the house by yourself. Your normal routine of life is really cut off to you. You can't normally do what you do. Bro, I normally used to go to my grandmother's house on a daily to get food. Bruh, I haven't been there in a while.
He was hungry. He was hungry, bro.
Right. But you don't see me while I'm not ramming somebody's house. I just be at the house eating some ramen. You know, you gotta survive. So I'm just saying. I mean, you got, bro. It's harsh.
Going back to ramen make you want to, you know what I mean?
Yo,
lash out.
Ramen low key is Hall of Fame.
Out.
Ramen noodles is low key Hall of Fame.
If you make it right, you'll live.
Ramen noodles are Hall of Fame. Ramen noodles are Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they are.
They just, you know, they
saying,
were there when we needed them.
I'm just saying, don't get off topic. I'm just saying, like, it's you gotta think about it. Like, it's something wrong with him. I don't know why he did it. I'm not gonna justify why he did it. No need to justify why he did it. Pure stupidity, and caused somebody an injury and a life. Well, and he killed himself. I don't know how to feel about this because they've been doing some stupid shit for a while now, for no reason.
Dami G, you got any comments on the post, bro?
Yeah, bro. It's honestly, yo, we're just in a generation full of people that just can't take a loss. Yes. Like, it's just, I mean, people are just afraid to get embarrassed, and they feel embarrassed, and so they feel like they have to do things, and they feel like, act out, and it's just crazy. And just like I was saying, people being cooped up in the house, plus being a sore loser, like, you're gonna do something outlandish. So
outlandish as fuck.
But yeah, that's all.
It's I'm saying unnecessary violence.
Yeah,
because it wasn't even a good plan. Like, bro, you by yourself. What you about to do, son?
I mean, this is heavily guarded area, bro.
What you about to do? He had to been loosey goosey. Feel me?
I mean, he basically was trying to commit suicide.
He was gonna run up by himself. He thought he was gonna run up by himself.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Loosey goosey ain't even a word. I'm just out of it, bro. I don't know what he was thinking.
Anywho, so let's flip the script. That's enough for the timeline. Let's talk about a couple of things that's dropping. I want to know if y'all are around. Let's have some fun. So we talked about Space Jam already, but the trailer finally dropped. The Space Jam 2 with LeBron James trailer finally dropped. I'm not necessarily, curious to know, like, are you around for the movie? I'm curious to know now, after seeing the trailer, are you around for LeBron James acting? In addition to are you around for LeBron James acting, I want to know, of all the people that's going to be in the movie, now that we know a lot of people are going to be in the movie, who are you looking forward to seeing in the movie? Like, who are you around for seeing the most in the movie? Like, we know the new Monster team, right? Mm-hmm. So, Dami G, because we know, I'm saying, you're going to take, the baby G's to go see Space Jam 2, feel me? So, hold up. Shout out to the baby G's. So, after seeing the trailer, are you around for LeBron's acting, and who are you looking forward to see in the movie?
I want to see Dame Lillard in the movie, and no, I'm not around for LeBron's acting. Because I seen Trainwreck and his little part he had in it, and it was just
it
didn't even feel like authentic. I don't know. I don't know. It was like LeBron James is on TV. Like, nah,
he's not good. But okay, before I even ask the question, Hugh, are you around for LeBron's acting? And who else are you looking forward to seeing in the movie that they announced?
I'm not around for LeBron's acting. Just cause. I'm sorry, LeBron. It said even some of his commercials was like,
fucking shots on LeBron?
Right, even some of his commercials was like, bruh. That's like, think about his commercials growing up. He didn't have that much lines. There's reasons.
He's not very charismatic.
Yeah. I mean, we all can't have everything.
Yeah, but whatever. I mean, I'm around to see Diana Taurasi in it because this time they got a female Monster. Definitely down to see Dame Dollar Sign because you already know Dame Dollar Sign. Dame. But there's another one. I peeped it in the trailer. There's another Monster. I ain't peep it. But I don't know who it was, but there is another Monster.
I could tell you. I wrote down I wrote it down.
Webster. I know AD was.
Webster, are you around for LeBron's acting?
No, I'm around for LeBron making his money in that area and doing all that good stuff, whatever. But no, he's not a good actor. But I'm most excited for AD. I thought I said AD's face in there.
Yeah,
he's in there.
He's in there. So I have a question. So we're not around for LeBron's acting. He looks like he's absolute trash. No care.
He's
no charisma.
Fish out of water. Fish out of water.
Stick to the basketball courts and hoops that you're used to. TLC.
And all of your other movements. And all of your other movements.
What's never mind. I was gonna say something detrimental.
I mean, say it.
What was the thing that the news dude said when LeBron tried to get into politics? What he said?
Shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble.
LeBron, we don't need you on the screen. Shut up and dribble. Disrespect is detrimental. That's detrimental. But
so detrimental.
It's in regards to the movie.
Damn, we gonna lose.
He can talk politics.
We're about to lose half our fan base.
No, influence society, please, positively. But
I don't know this man, people.
Acting, we don't want to see you acting. But nah,
Dom, keep our fan base here with the LeBron, with the with the Laker talk. With the Laker
but question. So we're not around for we're not around for LeBron's acting. But let's look back. Was Michael Jordan? Like, is he getting an Emmy?
Nah, his shit was trash too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but usually when athletes try to jump into the acting space, bro, it's trash. You know what I'm saying?
This is true. Well, so starring in the movie, we got Dame Lillard, which we already said. Klay Thompson is going to be in the movie too. Anthony Davis, like we already said, Diana Taurasi, and Kyrie is going to be in the movie. I'm kind of excited to see Kyrie.
That was Kyrie.
I'm excited to see Kyrie.
I was just telling Dom I knew it was somebody else.
About Kyrie, though?
I don't know. I don't know what his role is. I'm saying I looked up the cast of Space Jam 2, and Kyrie is listed as on the cast. So I'm looking forward to seeing Kyrie because Uncle Drew. I think Kyrie is like a funny dude, low key. He's kind of weird, but I think he's funny. Looking forward to see Kyrie. There's a lot of other actors in the movie. Jim Carrey's in the movie. Don Cheadle, Michael B. Jordan, Steve Harvey, Zendaya, Lawrence Fishburne, Hall of Fame.
He's trying to out. Listen. Again. I'm gonna say this. I'm not around for his acting, but I was opposed to the Space Jam 2 because the first Space Jam. That's it. Just leave it at that. That's why I said just leave it at that. But they want to do another one. I feel.
I know all the words to the original Space Jam. I used to work at the Basketball Hall of Fame. I was working at the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Shout out to the Hall of Fame in Massachusetts. But I used to work in the kids' room, and we used to play that movie all day. So for 8 hours a day, I would be watching Space Jam. I know all the words. But anyway, speaking of movies, there's a new scary movie coming out. I'm already not around. So
I don't think they call it a scary movie. Those are like thrillers. They don't call them scary movies. Cause
Saw isn't a scary movie. Is a horror.
It's not like a horror movie. It's like it's just like one of those suspense trailers. Listen, that's what they call it. That's what they call it, bro.
If there's blood and people getting bodied, that's a horror movie, bro.
Yeah, I mean.
So I'm talking about Spiral. Spiral from the Book of Saw. The trailer for that just dropped. It's starring Chris Rock and Samuel Jackson. Chris Rock is the executive producer, and it's a new addition to the Saw movie. That's why you can never call a Saw movie a thriller, bro. People are literally cutting off their limbs, bro. That's not thrill. That's
crazy.
That's wild and crazy. I'm already not around. I said it off top. Not around. Black actors. Feel me? Black actors. I respect them, but I'm not around. Webb, are you around for Spiral?
Get the check.
Are you around for Spiral?
No.
Do you not like Saw movies? Do you not like scary movies? You don't like
I've watched. I believe I watched all the Saw movies, and I'm shook.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's just a little too much. It's a little too much gore for me. That's probably what it is. A little too much gore. Yeah. No.
I've gotten way more squeamish throughout the years. I used to love it, but
I think
they've been taking it too far as the graphics have been getting better. Donnie G, are you around?
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. See, for me, see for me, man, I just never really been into scary movies like that. I was just a a sports and cartoons kid, so
I never understood why people want to be scared for fun. Never understood it.
yeah,
I'm.
I don't get it. Like, why?
Like you signed up for that? You paid money for that?
I mean, but like cinematically, like Friday on Elm Street, or not Friday on, but like a or like like Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers, like that kind of stuff cinematically was good. But when you get into like this Saw stuff, it's just kind of like
gore.
it's just like it's just gore, just blood and
gore,
chopping stuff off and
what you got here.
And it's kind of like realistic,
Webb.
like real life kind of scenarios.
He said Hugh, Webb. He said Hugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hugh. Go ahead.
All right. Before you get into your web detox, I'm around. It's crazy because I don't like the what's the name movies, like the Poltergeist movies and shit like that. Like the what's that movie? Cap, there's that one movie you told me about that had you shook it like it came.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, I'm not around for movies like that.
None of that.
Insidious. I'm not around for movies like that. But like the Freddy Krueger, right? Like, but the Freddy Kruegers, the Jasons, the Michael Myers, like the Saws. Yeah. Like, even though Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a crazy movie, I watched those, but I will never go past that paranormal demon stuff. No, I'm good. I be saging out my house. So I don't got time for that, bro. Like, save the people.
Cat Kyrie. Cat got sage. But it started Samuel Jackson, who is a GOAT. He's a black GOAT. And I know we've been meaning to have the black GOAT conversation since season 1. So next week, I think we should bring him the black GOAT conversation. Unless a lot of big significant news goes on. We got time. We're going to bring him the black GOAT conversation next week. What y'all think?
Let's do it.
Black goats. Yeah. We did black female goats. We got to do the black male goats. Maybe we can do white lady goats too at some point too. I don't know. But
Word. You can do that.
White lady goats. Shout out to Julia Roberts. But in other news, yeah, Julia Roberts Hall of Fame. She is.
Sandra Bullock, bro. Stop playing Sandra Bullock too, bro.
Listen, we gotta have a white lady goat conversation.
We have
to. I thought Webb was gonna say Meryl Streep, but nah. In other
absolutely, bro. Meryl Streep. Devil Wears Prada, bro. Great movie.
She is. Meryl Streep is Hall of Fame. She really is.
She is. In other entertainment news, Godfather of Harlem season 2 about to drop. Donnie G, I feel like you're the only person I know on the pod, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're the only one on the pod that watches it. Godfather of Harlem, right? Webb and Hugh, have y'all watched it yet?
No.
Webb, Hugh, have you watched it yet?
Nah, I'm a binge watcher, so I like waiting for like
Donnie G. Tell them why they need to be around for Godfather of Harlem. Tell them why they need to be around. Hold on, Don. First, for people who don't know, Godfather of Harlem, Forrest Whitaker, Hall of Fame, Black GOAT.
Hall of Fame.
Black GOAT. Speaking of Black GOATs, Forrest Whitaker, Hall of Fame, Black GOAT, is playing Bumpy Johnson, who's like a gangster drug pin, 90s, you know what I mean, cocaine king. Feel me? It's detrimental, but you know what I mean, like history. Feel me? So Donnie G, why should Webb and Hugh be around for Godfather of Harlem?
So the acting is great. The music is great.
The music is Hall of Fame.
Intro. It's the intro, yo.
Zone.
Yo, it's crazy. But no, and it's just like it's a really good story, and Forrest Whitaker, he do his thing, and it's a really good one, man. I think everybody should watch it, honestly. So
if you haven't seen it, people, check it out. Find you a friend that got Epics. I honestly only watched the first season off a trial for Epics, so I don't know how I'm gonna watch the second season. But I might have to wait for the season to end. Feel me? Pay for like the month and just finish it in a month. That's the detrimental way. Feel me? Let the season end. Pay for the service for just 1 month. So it's almost like you're paying like $10 for a movie or a show. Anywho, so make sure y'all watch that. Webb and Hugh. I'm not gonna ask if you're around.
I am gonna watch it. I am gonna watch it, but I like to watch. I binge watch 2 seasons instead of 1 because I'm not type of dude like bro, I want more. Like now I get them more. Like let me watch that.
I respect it. But it's coming from your from your, around when you was born, Web. So you got to make sure you check that out, like the '60s. You know what I mean?
I mean, like I told y'all last week, man. Like I'm all about the crime, gangster movies, TV shows. So I'm all about it.
You helped write the story. You used to be a flunky for
flunky. Don't disrespect me.
That said you was a flunky, bro.
Yo, get this. You know what, man? Fight me, bro. Fight me. That's it.
Yo, you were Bumpy's flunky. That's a bar.
Bumpy's flunky. That's a bar. But you know what? At the same time, I respect it.
Speaking of bars, the Big 3 album. I think what the Young Money account on Instagram posted, an image that just indicated that there might be a Big 3 album. So a Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj joint album. Hugh, are you around for the Big 3 possible Big 3 album?
Yes.
Why? For who? Who's gonna do the best on that album?
Well, there's not a question that Drake's gonna do the best, but Lil Wayne. Listen again. Do not disrespect. Because you know why? Because Lil Wayne brings the popularity. That's the one thing that's gonna draw them back. Because think about it. If Nicki Minaj says she's dropping an album right now, honest to God, right now, it would be something. But would it be like
not for the men, not for the
right,
men.
or not for maybe for the women because they're gonna wild out, or then think about Drake if Drake and Wayne get on the track, everybody want to hear that. But it's Drake's season right now. It's always going to be Drake's season because he getting ready to drop his album. And if this drop on top of his album, you already know what the buzz is going to be like. For who?
Buzzing.
Right. So I'm just going with how the buzz is going to be. But listen, I'm a Lil Wayne fan. He's going to shine because everybody know why I'm a Lil Wayne fan. Because first of all, Lil Wayne. All right. And second, because that's my name. I mean, but I am.
You're not big Wayne. Relax. You gotta simmer down.
Other than that, I'm definitely around for this album, bro. I'm always around for something, especially if Young Money drops something. I respect that label. I do.
Dami G, Young Draco.
Yo, I'm definitely around. Drake is gonna do the best. I agree. But don't sleep on Nicki, man. She's really good, and I feel like she's gonna have at least 2 or 3 tracks where she'll have the best verse. I think she'll have and it'll be on some rapping bars. I think she has that in her. So
will she have written the verse? Is the question.
She writes her own shit. I heard she writes her own shit. She writes her own stuff.
Will Drake have written? Yeah, I mean, I'm just here to buck shots. I'm just here to buck shots.
Then you need him to pull that trigger then, because I felt that one. Where is Quentin?
Hold on, I put it on loop. Dang, I gotta stop hitting that.
Every shot is after that. That's why I'm repeating.
They changed the interface on those on Zencaster, people. My bad. Webb, are you around for this Big 3 album?
I mean, yeah, I'll give it a listen, but I have a question for y'all though. What? Do rappers need to write their own songs all the time? Because now I bring this up because I heard on that, what was that TV show, Drink Masters or whatever it is,
Drink Masters
or whatever that Noriega thing is, right? Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever it is.
I hope it looks
so. Whatever it is,
we're trying to get subscribers, bro. You can't say Drink Masters. They gonna think we not hip. Bro, we all
y'all hip. I'm not hip. I freaking listen. I'm Wilbur Wiley. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what it is. So
Drink Champs, bro. Drink Champs.
So and they were having a conversation. I think this is when they had Cassidy on, and they were asking the question of Drake always has a bunch of different people on additions on his songs. And I'm saying to myself, well, when you're trying to make hits and you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, make summer anthems, are not everybody's gonna be this musical genius to be able to come up with all this stuff all by themselves. So do rappers always have to create their own songs from scratch? Is the question.
No, I don't think so. I think only thing I'll say, because this is a big conversation. I want Dami G to speak too. I would say it's not important. If you want to be a rapper, entertainer, that's cool. But if you want to call yourself a lyricist, then you have to
Drake do that. Yeah, but does Drake?
He doesn't. I'm not talking about Drake. I'm just saying anybody in general. before you cannot call yourself a lyricist. You can be a rapper, that's fine, but do not call yourself a lyricist if you're not writing your rhymes. There's no right or wrong, there's no good or bad. But as long as you do not fix your mouth to say you're a lyricist, then I'm cool.
Yeah. So he might not write his own raps for this song then, for this album.
That was a perfect summary, because I was pretty much gonna say the same thing. Like, yeah, like, but I'm gonna give him credit though, because it takes something to be able to perform that too. Like, although for me, like although you didn't write it, it takes some type of talent or whatever to perform it the right way, and have it sound correct. But I do agree with Captain with, don't call yourself a lyricist, because
Hugh?
that's not fair to the real lyricist.
Because it's really not. Because I think about the question that Webb posed, and I think about some of the artists off the top of my head that like really write their own everything. Then the top comes Lil Wayne, Jay, and recently I learned that Jim Jones does it too, and you gotta understand, like that's coming from the soul. That's not coming from somebody else's thought. That's coming from that person's thought. Like if you don't do that, I don't want to hear it. Like I don't. Like even like I heard like even Eminem, even though Cap don't really mess with Eminem.
Just not new Eminem. I put Eminem on a playlist plenty of times. Make sure to listen to that playlist on Spotify.
But you have your words about him. But like he did this like a test of Kendrick where he sat him down in a room for like 8 hours with a beat and said, "Yo, just write a rhyme." And he wrote the rhyme and recorded it, and that was the only feature on one of his albums. And like you gotta show like that's talent. Some people can't do that. You know how hard it is to sit there and just write a song like 8 hours.
I wouldn't know because I'm out here, but you know what I mean. But no, I Jay Briggs, Jackson Briggs. That is me. I don't disagree, Hugh, but let's move on. We're running out of time. I don't know if that's a song, but I just made it up. But in other things to be around for. Now, earlier in the week, we saw on Instagram that Kanye West and Nike agreed to Air Yeezy retro release. And I originally came in here to ask y'all if y'all was around, but upon further review, believe it or not, it was an April Fool's joke, bruh.
Oh. Move this man!
We got duped. People, we came in here prepared to talk to you about a Nike and Kanye West agreement to release the retro Yeezys. And upon further review, it is a ruse, bruh. It was a ruse, bruh. I know I'm the only one that clicked on that link then because y'all didn't even know. Right up until the pod started, this thing made the agenda, made it up to the 47-minute mark on the pod, and it's an April Fool's joke. That is beyond me. Boo us. Boo us.
Yeah. Trash.
Boo us. It was April Fool's joke. You click on the video, they're like, click on the video to learn more. And it was the, ha, got him. It was disrespectful.
So them Yeezys then. I don't want them shit.
So because you can't be around, unfortunately, you can't be around. Once again, I want to know who knew. Who knew? So, unfortunately, the Air Yeezys, the Nike version of the Yeezys, will not be releasing. April Fool's joke. So, now, the original price of the Air Yeezys when it dropped in 2019 was in 2009 when the Air Yeezys dropped, it was $215. $215, $250, depending on where you live. I want to know who knew the resale value of the original Air Yeezy on StockX. If you went on StockX right now, the Air Yeezy 1, how much would it run you? Webster D, latest Who Knew winner. How much would the originally priced $215 Air Yeezy 1 cost you on StockX?
I'm gonna say $599.99.
$599.99. Okay. Webster, how much would the original Air Yeezy run you resale value on StockX?
Wait, you just asked me that.
I mean, Hugh, my bad. Hugh, my bad. Y'all look alike. Y'all don't.
We don't.
First off, okay, I was about to say that. First off,
we don't.
First off, y'all get in front of the camera, people.
I'm handsome.
Hey, subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube to find out. Subscribe to the YouTube to find out if Webb and Hugh look alike. Subscribe to the YouTube.
I have 2 eyes. He has 4. Let's just go there.
That is true. I have a beard, and I have hair. I may have Stephen A's hairline. I may have Stephen A's hairline, but I have hair. So F that. But
Cat look like Chuck. Webb look like Chuck. He do. Anyways,
I don't.
He do.
That's rude.
Chuck D. But I want to say 10,000.
10,000. Okay, Dami G. How much is the resale value of the original Air Yeezy?
I'm gonna say 2,000.
2,000. Golly G. If it wasn't a winner better than Dami G, I wouldn't have a job. The resale value of the original Air Yeezy is about $3,000 right now.
Yikes!
I mean, that's
now, Hugh, if I asked you about the Yeezy 2, you would have won because that's between 6,000 and 10,000. The Red October junks. But speaking of sneakers and tennis shoes, let's get into sports. Hugh, it's on you, bro. What'd you say, Dami G? What'd you say?
It's a Mr. Who Knew is back.
Oh, Mr. Who Knew. God. It's like 29-3, something like that.
It's crazy.
Something crazy. 30
piece. Yes, people. It is I, once again, your boy Hugh L. Jones, aka that man, cousin of Stephen A. Smith. Check the hairline. But
shot to yourself. I respect it.
I mean, listen, man. At this point in my life, there's nothing else I can do, brother. I can just let it go and let it have it. But the audacity of everybody else telling me to let it go, I will never let it go because it's still wavy. All right, it is. But
shout out to the double do.
Shout out to the double do and Dami G. Dami G's gonna give a tutorial on that one day. We should definitely give a Dami G tutorial on the waves.
Wave tutorial. Y'all go ahead. Y'all keep going. Go ahead.
Or I can give you a tutorial on how to get a baldy.
As we move on from that segment.
Yeah.
Dami G, sports has been looking good, especially in the basketball world. With the good and the bad. But let's be honest about a couple of things. First off, I want to say shout out to a Hall of Fame coach. Right? Really a Hall of Fame coach. And fans, if you know me and Dami G, we're Duke fans. So he is from the other side. Don't get me wrong. But he's still a Hall of Fame coach. 33 seasons with the North Carolina Tar Heels, whatever you want to call that team. Some fat guy on our timeline. He tells me about it all the time. But shout out to Roy Williams. 33 years with one team, that's legendary, bro. Nah, a lot of coaches don't do that. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was a great career for him. He also was a winner at Kansas as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's just a really great coach. He's coached all of the best. I mean, he's coached the GOAT, Michael Jordan.
The GOAT.
So he's
coached a lot of GOATs if you think about it.
Yeah, a lot of GOATs. I mean,
a lot of GOATs,
and he sent a lot of people to the NBA. But he was a great coach overall.
Three
although he
titles.
Was from North Carolina, but
talking about Roy. You're talking about Roy.
Yeah. I mean, I still respect him.
To Roy, because he did a lot.
Yeah,
he did a lot. So
absolutely.
Shout out to Roy. So with Roy being spoken, let's also get into some college hoops. First, I want to talk about the downfall of my lady UConn Huskies. Still can't believe it.
So with that, they just, to me, that game, they didn't seem, tough. They weren't being aggressive. You know what I mean? And then Arizona, they was doing whatever they wanted to.
Listen.
And they played great defense on them. They played them tough. And I just feel like they froze up. I'm shocked. And then towards the end, they got a little rhythm, but it wasn't enough.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it like this. Her name is Ari Johnson. No, I'm sorry, Ari Johnson. Sorry, Ari. She's tough. I've seen some ballers, and I've seen her. And I've seen that game, and I was like, bruh, she tough. All right, you gotta put respect on that seniors. It was a devastating loss, but bruh, when you want it, you got to go for it. And UConn at that point, like Dom said, didn't want it. They didn't go for it.
I mean, you got to look at it like this. I mean, when you look at the box score, you know what I'm saying? UConn their shooting, their field goal and 3-point percentages. I don't have them pulled up, but when I was looking at the game and I kind of looked at the box score, they were locked down. They were. Hold on. Arizona played championship defense. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm a big, I love it when teams can lock down. UConn is a powerhouse, and they went in there like you guys said, toughness and with defense.
You heard what Chuck said.
You heard me.
Well, Chuck. Also, you're right, and that's what I meant by wanting it, because Arizona's defense wanted it more than UConn's defense, because Ari was out there killing them.
Honestly, bro. Honestly, yo, like sometimes, like good defense can take the air right out the ball, man, and it changes the psyche sometimes of a unit, bro. And
can we talk about Webb really wanting to be a rapper? Like Cat metaphorical. Like Cat really takes the air out of the ball. I mean, it was a bar. But can we talk about it? Like, can we talk about it? Like Webb really wants to be a rapper.
Maybe
Cat metaphorical.
After the segment, we'll let Webb spit his 16.
Go ahead. My bad.
I respect it though.
I respect it. That's all I'm saying is I respect it.
I do too, because he the bar is right. They did take the air out of the ball because you kind of couldn't get anything up. But it happens. It happens. So
yeah, now it's a bright future.
But now we still have, we have Arizona, Stanford in the finals, and we're watching it right now. So it's Sunday. Me and Dom is currently watching the game. It's a good game. So right now I'm going for Arizona now, because they defeated UConn. If you defeat UConn, I got to go for you at that point. Like I believe in you, because that's really hard to do.
It is hard to do.
Women's basketball Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. I'm telling y'all. Also, also in March Madness news.
Ooh.
Did y'all see the game? That's the question I just got to ask. Did y'all see
What game?
Well,
UCLA versus
Gonzaga was was a barn burner, to say the least.
It was a great game.
Cat an ESPN
fantastic
correspondent.
game.
I respect it.
I'm trying to get up there. In case they want to, call one of us to, come up on one of their podcast shows. I am available. My Gmail is. I'll put my Gmail for you. Not the world to see, but
Cat Dicky Wait. He is.
I would never call myself that. You refer to me as Hugh Jones as all times, and that's pause. And definitely a pause. Thank you, Dom. Thank you for the assist.
Put some respect on Dicky Vitale.
Now put me some love. There you go.
Put some respect on Dicky Vitale, though.
Dick Vitale is never Dicky. That's pause again. Why do you keep doing that to yourself, Webb?
It's a name. I see you, Dom.
Just move on, bro.
This shot that the world is still talking about, that was crazy. What's his name? Chris Zags, right? Zags? I can't pronounce the last name right. I'm pretty sure. For Gonzaga. Zags or Zig?
Shugs. Jalen Shugs.
All right, Shugs.
Cat was way off.
I'm sorry. Listen. You know what? Listen. You can't move me. But at the same time, I said you can. But at the same time, it's so many of them. It's hard to keep track of a lot of these players. When it comes down to the Final Four, I really, because it's so many one and done. So after this, I probably get a whole new player that's going to be number one next year, and I got to figure out his name. So it's straight. Chuck does it all the time. Why can't I do it? I'm forgetful. Leave me alone. This shot that everybody saw was crazy. Like, in an overtime game, this could have been another upset of a number one team, but what is making it so big, they're going for, like, the perfect season.
They are, but honestly, the way that Baylor played, though, UCLA. No, I know, but I'm talking about because the Zags.
Oh yeah, they do play Baylor, right?
But I mean, yes, the shot was crazy, but they should have beat UCLA. They should have scraped them
handedly,
and they should have, because Baylor, when they come in there, if they're not missing shots, it's over for the Zags. They're way more aggressive. They'll punch you right in the mouth. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I mean, listen, I picked the Zags to win it all, but after what I saw from Baylor, I don't.
Listen,
they tough down there.
I think so too, but I'm still gonna go with Gonzaga, because undefeated season is really hard to come by. Because last year the year before that, Kentucky could have did it, and they didn't. Sad for them. Happens.
I just feel like they play in that not so strong conference.
It's not really a strong conference at all.
But
listen, undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see some undefeated go down in my lifetime. I did. I helped do that one time. But that was my yay day in my time. But let's talk about some disrespectful thing.
Bro, you still ain't even bring the rings to the pot. Huh?
It's listen, they upstairs being cherished and being glimmered in the sunlight right now. So let them be. They getting a 10, bro. I can do that when I got 2 rings. I can.
Go ahead, bro.
But let's talk about KD versus Michael Rappaport. This is another versus that's probably hilarious. I don't know. I don't know how I can only one thing I can say is Michael Rappaport, you're in the wrong. You need to take your verbal assault like a man and not post it on the internet for the world to see. I feel like if you post confidential messages like that for the world to see,
not confidential.
Bruh, if it's a text message between 2 people, that is confidential.
Not confidential. It's
one of the biggest players in the world talking to you crazy
DM,
like
right?
that. Yeah.
I mean,
but it was text messages. I thought
it's DM text message. But all right, listen. If it was anybody else, yes, I would understand.
Okay.
But you're Michael Rappaport. We already know who you are. You have like how many followers in the world? You talk a lot of shit about a lot of people.
But was KD threatening his wife and family?
I don't know. I mean,
Wayne, what you doing? LD, what you doing? I don't care how big the star is. He threatening your family. What you about to do? I mean, yeah, you might, face him up man to man, but I mean,
at the same time, it all got blown out of proportion because of Michael Rappaport. Bro, I read it when I was reading it. I was like, "Yo, dog, you could have just ended it, but you just kept egging him on, though."
KD was talking
crazy,
He was talking.
He was talking too crazy for you can't. He was talking crazy. He was talking too crazy to be who he is, and unfortunately, you can't do that when you're such.
But when somebody pushes that button to make you get out of that character, like I get it. KD was like he was pissed.
Get out of character.
He's out of KD was out of character.
Web, what you say last night? Go ahead. What you say last night, Web?
Listen, let me say something, yo. KD isn't acting out of character. That is who Kevin Durant is. I'm not saying that he's a cupcake and all that. I'm not saying he's soft. He's a disgruntled person. He's an angry person. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't know how to handle his emotions. He's not emotionally. To me, he doesn't come off as an emotionally intelligent person. And he lashes out. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's fine. If that's who you are, then be that person. Lash out. We all know that's who you are. But, dude, I mean, listen. Michael Rappaport, we all know what he's good for. Gary Owen, same thing, right? They're going to get on social media, crack jokes, rank on you. And he just ranked on the one dude that's going to take his ball and go home. And go get his big brother. You know what I'm saying? He ranked on the one dude that took his ball, went home, got his big brother, and was like, yo, them dudes down the street is talking about my shoes.
The little kid with the peasy head. The little kid with the peasy head.
So we all know that kid. We all know that
peasy head kid. They're just annoying peasy head kid. KD is the annoying peasy head kid.
I'm just saying, but did he have to put it out there on social media, though?
Bro, I mean, we are in a day and age where people are putting a lot more craziness out on social media. And yeah, people want to show the receipts.
See, that's why I don't say
50 Cent was doing that shit a couple years ago when he was like, you owe me money.
Yeah. It's pretty immature. It's
immature as hell, but that's where we're at.
I'm just saying, but just
immature for your hair to look like that too. That's immature.
Kevin Durant, get a haircut, bro.
It's immature for your hair to look like that.
Brush your hair.
KD,
put a do-rag on.
If you need some help, hit my guy Dami G20 on Instagram. Get the tutorial firsthand.
I'll get you right.
You know what I mean?
I'll get you
right. Was it Earth Essentials? Earth Essentials?
Earth Essentials, bro. Start off there. You know what I mean?
Essentials.
Yeah, that's years of treatment right there that you need. But just to end it off, people, let's stay safe, stay out of KD's DMs, and
don't at him. Don't at him.
And just enjoy the end of March Madness. That's my segment. Play my theme music, Cap.
I mean, imagine if LeBron was as impulsive. I would say.
Well, I mean, he can be. He totally can be. But
KD has to simmer down. KD has to simmer down, but Diamond G to tell us who else needs to simmer down before we get up out of here.
Boy, Diamond G with the simmer down for this week. And this week's simmer down goes to DJ Quik. So he put on Instagram, I'm on the way to the hospital. Someone just shot into my car 7 to 10 times on the freeway. I got hit twice. Pray for me. But then, a little later on in the day, come to find out this is all just an April Fool's joke.
It's all a
See now, yeah, for real. Because like people really get shot up for real. Like people really get shot up for real, and you know,
especially nowadays,
playing like that is not cool. Like I don't know if he needs the attention or not, but either way, that's just not it.
Bro.
To say you were shot, that's different, yo.
The day after Nipsey Hussle's anniversary,
yeah, like tone deaf.
We lost Nip.
Yo, it was just bad. It was bad timing. It was just a bad April Fool's joke. Like I mean, April Fool's is supposed to be fun, but that's not fun. That's not fun or funny. Like that's not
reckless.
Like
so he needs to simmer down
all the way down.
Crazy.
You know, he needs somebody. He needed to do this playing the Congo drums right now to follow him around. And every time he just walks, just say that the whole day. Like he pissed me off with that. We lost Nip, bro.
Yeah, it was very poor timing and very poor taste. Very poor taste, just because the amount of rappers that were been lost last year alone. Last year alone, not even just in totality, but last year alone, from California to be killed.
Yeah.
One more boo for this man.
Boo this man!
All right, so we about to get up out of here. Hugh, it's on you with the quote of the pod, bro.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I put it there. Here it is. Clear my throat for you people. Yes. It is I again, Hugh Jones here with a quote of the pod. And this is from one of my favorite artists of all time. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones that won't. That's worth suffering for. Sorry. Bob Marley. So
message.
Just got to, like I said, y'all my boys. So this is my family right here. Extension of my family on top of my family. And I trust y'all. And 10 years of friendship shows how much suffering and sacrifice has been.
So shout out to us is what you saying, baby.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. Hey, word. Because after this pod, ladies and gentlemen, I don't fuck with none of them except for Dom.
Yo, so we've known each other for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Over 10, and it's gonna be soon. I was thinking about this earlier today. I was on my walk. Soon, we're gonna be coming up on a year in a pod, bro.
Yeah,
I know.
Already, we gonna be coming up on a year on the pod pretty soon.
I have a suggestion. Let's get rings.
I want to get a ring. Let's start with like hats or something like that. Maybe a t-shirt.
Yeah, like nobody.
Oh, definitely detrimental hats and t-shirts. Yeah, I got a guy. I got a guy for t-shirts, by the way.
Refrigerator magnets or something like that. Feel me?
Yeah.
Bruh, those are
muffin wrappers, bro.
What they supposed to do? What they supposed to do, Webb? What they supposed to do?
Oh, well, you already know, folks. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to that YouTube channel. And listen to us on all major platforms. You can check our full listing of pods on anchor.com at the Detrimental Podcast.
We're gonna have to re-record that ad on the beginning. Feel me?
I hope you guys. I hope the fans enjoyed this hour with us.
Yeah, yo, good luck with the rest of your week, everybody.
An hour with
Hit us up.
Much love.
And we out. Yo, shout out to Uncle Kevin, yo.
Yeah,
shout out to your Funko. Shout out to your Funko.
Uncle, our newest YouTube subscriber. Our newest YouTube subscriber. Shout out to Uncle Kevin, man. My guy.
Uncle Kev, what up, homie?
All right, and we out.